Your girl Shantae C checking in with a brand spanking new tea and things. I'm chilling with my homegirl.
Nia, what's up? It's another Wednesday. We're here back in the building. We're going to get into some of this hot celebrity tea tonight, guys, and some things for sure. But
Yes.
first, we are going to start out with shouting out our sponsor here, Lucky Coin.
Yes.
If you have a small business that you want to grow, hit us up. We'll get you in touch. Help you get to the bag, people. Lucky Coin will
Yes.
get you to the bag.
Yes, and just remember you do have to have a physical location. So if you have a location that you're doing business out of and you are able to make money through the business location, hit us up at tnthangz, THANGZ at gmail.com, and we will certainly get you in touch with Lucky Coins so you can get them lucky coins. You hear me?
Lucky Coin.
Yes. So what's going on, sis?
All right.
How
Well,
you doing this week?
I'm good. I'm here.
Right.
Survival.
We made it back.
We made it back. We're gonna get into that in a second, but let's say I'm glad that Akon got out of jail
Oh God, Akon was in jail?
for a few hours.
Oh geez.
So this is actually really interesting and scary a little bit. But he was arrested in Dunwoody, so that's DeKalb County.
Mhm.
A couple of days ago, I think it was like Monday or something. But he had a warrant out for some past stuff from a suspended license, but cameras picked up his car and sent alerts to the police.
What?
So y'all better be careful out there, okay? This new technology is on some shit. Sent alerts to the police that
He was doing what exactly?
he wasn't doing anything. It was his Tesla, I believe, and it was parked, it was parked at a location, at an
Oh, they
establishment.
tripping.
And
So somebody was just trying to get him caught up, sound like.
no, I have been hearing about different states. Like I don't know about Louisiana and a whole, but I know New Orleans is one. They have face recognition now, and I know that either made it to Georgia or is coming to Georgia. And they can, if you got a warrant out, it picks it all up. Or if you on probation or anything.
Well, damn. You
Yeah,
ain't getting
so,
away with nothing, baby.
He didn't put up a fight, went with the cops, didn't resist arrest or whatever. They did arrest him, put him in jail, and he spent a little half a day.
Here,
6, 7 hours.
Up, won't let me out.
Bonded out, and he's good. Now you got to go take care of that license.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was for something prior or whatever. So that sucked for Akon, but I'm glad that he just followed the procedure
I was able to get released.
and was able to get released with no drama.
Thank you, Jesus.
I mean, it always sucked that you got to spend even a portion of your time dealing with it, but it's got to be dealt with.
I mean, he should have probably dealt with that before he got in the car. He was just probably like, oh, I'm just going to go up the street. Nobody going to know.
Yeah, well,
What they do?
Well, the warrant was from prior, but it was for a suspended license from something. So he probably missed court or didn't pay a fine or something. We don't know. But anyway, but moving on, we're glad Akon's good because we like Akon.
I like Akon, yeah.
Yeah. And congrats to Outkast.
Yay.
Inducted, did I say it right?
Yes, they were inducted.
In the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in LA.
Over the weekend, yeah.
Over the weekend, Big Boy did perform. Andre did not.
Well, yeah, Andre, in the last couple of times where they've honored Outkast, and there's been a performance section of the nomination or the award that is being presented, he has declined. Andre, he does not perform anymore. He's saying that he has some anxiety when he gets on the stage. So,
Really?
he just wants to speak to the people. He doesn't want to perform
After
for the
all these
people.
years, he
Well,
got anxiety?
yeah, yeah, I guess as you get older, things change. Maybe it's just too much for him. So
He's a Gemini.
I guess you'll never. I guess at this point,
I'm
for now,
a Gemini. I wonder if that'll ever happen to me one day.
if you be like, I just don't
Because I
want to do
just
it.
talk too damn much. I don't want to talk anymore.
Oh my goodness.
But he did do, Andre 3000 did do a phenomenal speech. Haven't heard the whole thing, but I heard pieces of it. The radio did share it with us, and he cried. I thought that was so sentimental.
Well, one of the things
When it's from the heart, he's not an internet star.
Well, one of the things I did like is that he brought up his whole Dungeon family, which anybody who's an Outkast fan,
No, he does that.
They understand it takes a village to kind of put out a celebrity superstar status artist, and so he brought the whole clique up on stage, which I definitely was like, yeah, he did that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah, because you don't want to forget where you came from.
And the performance, I saw bits and pieces of it. I'm going to catch the whole thing tonight on my roster. But the performance with Big Boy seemed phenomenal.
Okay.
Yeah. So kudos to them, man. Repping for the A.
Yeah.
Repping for the A. I like it.
Yes.
And guess who else repped for the A in a little segment of their show?
Monica. She put it down, y'all. Let me tell you something. So, for those of you all who don't know, we went to Vegas last weekend to check out the Brandy and Monica concert. And baby, let me tell you, they tore it up from Money Long to Kelly Rowland to Brandy to Monica. Baby, they had the stage on fire.
They really did. Kelly Rowland, phenomenal.
And she looked amazing.
Looked great.
Oh my God.
She like her kisses down low.
Okay. And hey, I was like, let me tell you something.
Yeah, she was so good.
That girl is beautiful in person. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Money Long did her thing, and she said, for all of y'all that's been saying she a damn one-hit wonder, fuck you. She a two-hit wonder. That's what she said.
She definitely did say that.
And her two hits was an amazing, baby. She had me singing.
Yeah, well, for those of y'all who don't know, Money Long was a songwriter long before she ever hit the stage. And that's why her name is Money Long, because she's written from everybody from the Pussycat Dolls all the way down to Beyonce. So go check her credits. How about that?
Check that part.
Drop the mic. Why you think her name Money Long?
And she did her thing.
She did. Now, one thing I didn't know is that she has lupus.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And so that's why, she was saying, thank you for the prayers that you gave me because she was sick or whatever.
Oh.
And that's why Maya had filled in for her for a couple of the different shows because she was sick.
We could have added Maya to this diva show. Just add.
I know.
Shit, I was fun.
Okay, I was there for it. But listen, everybody looked great. I think that I had so much fun. I knew every single song, so I'm surprised I'm not hoarse.
And Monica burned the house down. They were so good.
Yes.
They were so coordinated.
Yeah.
They were respectful. Brandy did her thing. Monica did her thing. Then they came out and did it together. And they did a long
it was
set.
They did. They really
they gave you, money's worth. They did a long set. So that was really, really good show. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
I would even do a second time if,
December 4th.
If I had the opportunity. I'm going to just throw it out there real quick too. They were amazing. But we got New Edition coming with Boys to Men and the sister. Yeah.
Tony Braxton.
And Tony Braxton, yeah.
I'm like, oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, they announced it at our show,
Yeah.
which I thought was cool.
Yeah, so it's being put on by the same group that put on this show, so the Black Collective, which they're really doing their thing, man. They've come out with some really, really good concerts recently, the Black
Really?
Collective. So you're gonna
Okay.
have to follow them and check it out. The tickets are, I haven't seen the prices of the tickets, but you know, we'll see what's what and see if we can go get a little J.E. Heartbreak. Not J.E. Heartbreak, new edition Heartbreak in there.
I gotta get a new edition Heartbreak. I gotta get
an
old school poster
some
going.
Candy Girl.
Some Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Oh my
They
goodness.
don't look like they looked back when they were Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike.
Okay,
Lord
I
have
mean,
mercy.
Bobby is looking, he looking a little old these days.
All right.
So, anyways, moving on. What other topics you got?
Girl, we got to go ahead and get into the topic. Well, I don't know if everybody saw
Yeah.
that story.
Okay, so the last story before we get into this topic, these two internet TikTok stars, I guess, influencers, if you will, that were married, decided that well, the female of the marriage, so a guy and a girl were married, they're TikTok influencers, they do all this stuff online or whatever, and the wife had a best friend who fell on hard times, and she decided to help her out by bringing her to live with her in her house. Well, you know, shenanigans go on, things happen, especially when you're trying to put on for the camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Things have happened, things went down, and the husband cheats with the friend, right? They fall in love and he breaks up his marriage to get with the friend. So the wife said, I'm not having it. She took them to court and baby, she won $2 million.
Hey.
For pain and suffering. She said, you broke up my home. You left my kids fatherless. And now you want to take my man. Baby, you going to give me my money. Now, apparently, in North Carolina, it is legal to do this. To take people to court. If they're the ones that have caused the breakup, you could take them to court and sue them. This is a law there.
I like it.
Okay? So tonight, we decided to talk about, can you bring friends to live with you if you're married or in a committed relationship?
So, you know, when I was younger, I would, you know, because you're young, you're free, you trust your best friends. Your best friends are your world, they're your life, you know?
Yeah.
That's your girl.
Yeah.
Ride or die. So when I was younger, I would say, yeah. The older me, I would say no, because I just don't like to, if I could keep shit from being created, then I just like to keep that away. No.
Well,
I would say no, the older me, but at the end of the day, I do think that you should be with somebody that love you and trust you enough, and you should be able to be there for a friend, but fuck, look what happened to that girl.
So what I will say is, I have in the past allowed a friend to stay with me and my husband when I was married, like while we were married. And, you know, to be honest with you, I wasn't really even thinking like that. Like, I wasn't thinking, okay, well, she gonna be trying to do this or she gonna be trying to do that. And for me, thankfully, that nothing went down, you know what I'm saying? She ended up going and finding a place and da-da-da. She was just hard on her luck for a couple of weeks or whatever and needed somewhere to crash. And so, of course, we had an extra room, so I was trying to help. But it never ever dawned on me that she could be like, okay, I'm trying to get with your man.
Right, because I think that, I mean, and it sucks, but I think that sometimes people could see, you're in a good relationship. This man is a provider. He takes care of the house, and they could just want that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Want that whole family life and whatever. Robin says, I would say no, regardless. If you know something won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, she likes her space and I don't blame her. I literally don't blame her, but I will tell you guys, my mom and dad, they were always the type of people that if someone was in need, they needed help and my parents had the space, they always helped them
It's
out.
just not something you think of.
I
When
mean,
it comes to a friend or a family member or something, and they have to come stay with you, it's just not something you think of.
right. Now, I will tell you though, I would have reservations depending, because you know how you have some friends that are like out for like to get what they can get from men, and they're out to like they're very self-serving, right? And so those type of folks is like, okay, we're friends, but not friends enough for you to live with me.
Right.
We're more of associates. I mean, like you can come and chill, but like how you can have some girlfriends that can come over and y'all could be watching movies and stuff like that, but then you have some girlfriends that you only meet when you're out. And it's not that they're less of a friend, it's just that some friends are just way closer than others, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I do get it, and I think especially if you're the type of person that likes to walk around and you don't really like to wear underwear, or you don't really like to do, certain things. And, you just don't want to invite any, and you don't know how that other person lives. Cause let's be honest, you could be friends with somebody for your whole entire life and you never knew that they were super, super messy.
Yeah.
Because every time you come over their house is nice and clean. But if you live with them,
Mm-hmm.
you realize things about them that you never ever knew.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they don't ever flush the toilet, or oh, they don't wash the dishes for 3-4 days. Oh, I didn't know that, they just don't pick up their clothes off the floor or whatever. And so then that creates this kind of situation where you're like, I mean, I don't even really know if we're friends like that. And then you don't know how they behave when they're in their house, right? So they might be the type that like to walk around in their panties. They might be the type, and they're like, okay, well, I'm living here now, so they may not respect your space like that.
Right. And not everybody is like that. I mean, I know that, like, if I go out or we out late and I spend a night at a friend's house, that I always have my own room or whatever. Like if I stay at Erica's house, you know what I mean? Like, but I, even when having to walk around, go downstairs or whatever, it sucks, which is why I'd rather be at my own damn house. But I'm gonna, just be
fully
respectful
clothed.
in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna put
Fully clothed.
even my bra on. I'm not gonna
Right.
just be running around to go get my coffee downstairs, whatever.
Right.
But I mean, it's just something that I would never think of. But as you hear stories over and over, like this one,
Yeah.
it does make you kind of think. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Besides that, it's like you don't really even want to give your significant other a reason to be, looking some other way. Because sometimes you have somebody who might be trying to, stay at your house or whatever, and they may do things like take on the cooking or take on the cleaning, like to help you out, even though, and you don't even want to like tempt your mate to be like, oh, well, you need to be doing that, or, oh, you know what I'm saying? And get their mind to thinking, oh, okay, this woman does it like this. Why you not doing it like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
Mm-hmm.
even want to invite that type of temptation into your house. It's almost like, okay, if you're staying here, I want you to stay like a guest,
Right.
not stay like we're roommates, because this is a temporary situation.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But I just, you just never know, like, the mind of other people,
Yeah.
even, like, I mean, it could just be weird I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, because like,
But I do have, I mean, when I think about it, I have people that I'm very, very close with that if they, well, let me tell you something. I would, I would probably let a friend stay with me for a very small amount of time. So that's one. I've had people that asked to stay with me, and I've put them in a place and paid it for 2 months in their own shit. And if you can't get your shit together in 2 months,
I don't know what to say.
yeah, because a lot of times when you do get people in your house, you can't get them out.
Yeah.
So I've been in a couple of situations like that, but that's mostly that's family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
no,
With family, you gotta put a timeline on it.
yeah,
Like a
shit.
serious time. Like, you gotta be like, okay, in 1 year or 6 months or whatever.
Yeah, no.
You
I
have
had
to.
some family that moved here and they already had jobs, but they're just moving.
Right.
So they were able to transfer their job, but they're just moving and
They're
to get
still
in a
trying to
place,
find a place.
you need a deposit, this, that.
Right, and they ain't got it. So they're trying to
Well,
save to get it.
they're getting it together because I know moving is expensive, but I'm like, you know what? I love you, you my family. I ain't gonna say I don't really want you in my house, but let's do it like this. Y'all both got jobs. Let me pay the deposit and let me pay a couple of months of that rent. Okay?
Listen.
Then you're good to go. You
Look,
should
the
be good to go.
fairy godmother over
You
here.
should be good to go. Well, it's cheaper than me having you in my house
and trying to get you out.
and trying to get you out. I'll tell you that.
So she gonna pay the deposit and a couple months of rent. So baby, you can do what you gotta do.
Baby, I'm gonna get you there, okay?
You can do whatever it is you gotta do. That's the apartment you like. That's the one you can afford. Wonderful. Let's get you up in there.
I'm gonna get you there, okay?
We'll get you up in there ASAP, pronto, without a delay.
What Robin said, yeah, I'm going through that now.
Child, woo, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I can say about that. Yeah. It's difficult trying to get folk out.
It is sad that you have to kind of think that way, but it's kind of for the protection of,
your sanity, your peace,
and everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because I'm sure that this young lady from TikTok or whatever, she's thinking, damn, if I would have never let her move in.
Right. I mean, the honest to God truth is,
I mean, it sucks, but
you got to be careful because, I mean, and the thing is, you just never know. She might have had her eye on him before, that even came into play, her moving in. And maybe that was just her way of getting in. But I think it was very messed up on both parts, the husband and the friend. I mean, I just think that
it's awful.
I think if that's what you wanted to do, you should have done that before you moved in.
Yeah, it's awful for sure.
The question is did they have something going on prior to, or did everything happen? Because my thing is, you kind of know, like, from a wife's perspective, I feel like you would know if something was going on with your husband, especially if the bitch is right there. Come on. That shit crazy.
Well, you don't know what kind of hours people work.
Well,
how long
they're
wait from
TikTokers.
Yeah, but she could be doing events or, what I mean, we don't know.
Girl, hell no.
So how often you gotta leave
She laying around the house, he
A
laying
home
around the
with
house,
B?
and you working, and then you come home and your man, the guy with your friend, and both of their asses laying up doing nothing. Oh no, that is
Yeah,
that's a
that's a
whole
lot.
ass no.
That's a lot, but everybody, in relationships should respect the household,
That part.
you know? That's for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, that's our time. But that is very, very crazy. Um, I had, like I said, I have let people stay with me, but I definitely wasn't thinking nothing like that was
Yeah,
gonna happen.
nothing. Nothing.
Besides, my friends know I'm crazy, so I already got my eye on you. Don't get too close to my man, and he know, so he's not even going to entertain anything. He don't even really give a side hug.
All right.
Okay.
Shantae's got that shit in check.
No, 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 no. He respects me and I respect him. Ain't got nobody in check.
Shantae's got it on lock.
We respect each other. Don't get me in trouble, girl.
As all households should.
So, anyways, we got a 5-minute tip.
I can get you one.
Okay, go ahead.
All right.
All right.
We are approaching end of year.
Yes.
So we need to start well, we should have started like probably a month ago, but I'm running a little behind. But we need to start looking at our time.
Yeah.
To see if we need to take extra days through the holidays and things like that, because you remember I spoke about it in the past. Some of us have time that roll over, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But when we don't, if you don't use it,
You lose it.
you lose it. And I've been in that situation where, I could have took off for work
For a week before the end of the year.
Yeah, and still got my money.
Yeah.
So I still probably have like 10 days left, so I'm gonna just be taking some extra time. But that is one thing you guys should start looking at right now.
I
For sure.
definitely agree. I mean,
Yeah, and we should have started probably October, but November came so quick. So we're still here. Holidays are coming. We still got time to request some extra time before the end of the year.
I think that's a great tip, because here's the thing. Your benefits are only as good as if when you use them. You know what I'm saying? So, some other things to think about coming to the year end is if you have like, for those of you guys who may have FSA, which is like an account for when you're spending for healthcare. If you have FSA, a lot of the times that amount will only roll over until like 30 days after the new year. So if you need to get like glasses, or you have some type of special prescriptions and you need to just use up that FSA, you can do that. And by the way, FSA does cover like over the counter drugs like, aspirin, NyQuil, all different types of stuff. So that's another thing that you can think about as well.
All right. Well, I'll definitely look into that. I don't think I have it, but it don't hurt to look.
Oh yeah, because normally you elect an amount at the beginning of the year and it becomes available to you immediately, and so it is a use it or lose it kind of situation.
Okay.
And you have to pay for it out of your check. So
boom.
So yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't get no refund or nothing like that. So
all right. Well, guys, definitely that was some good tips. Look into that.
Yeah.
And
so make sure you comment, like, share. If you like what you see, please send up the hearts, please send up the stars, send us some love, and you can always catch the replay on YouTube. You can catch it right here on Facebook. And hey guys, we had a phenomenal time in Las Vegas. We posted about it. So if you haven't checked out the reel, make sure that you do that. We had a great time. So shout out to all of our friends who went with us. Shout out to Robin.
We had our Tea and Things winner.
Yep, and shout out to some of my family members and some of Nia's family members who also attended with us. It was super, super, super fun. We appreciate you guys for coming with us. We had a blast.
All right. We had fun.
So that's our show. We'll see you next time, next week, same time,
Same place. Peace.
Yeah.